Sonny's Halo. They're in there ready for the Preakness. All in line. All set to go. The starter looks over the field. They're off for the Preakness. Between horses, Parfaitement. Down along the inside, it's Desert Wine. Bet Big. Up on the outside, Sonny's Halo coming on. Then it's Paris Prince. Down along the inside, Deputed Testamony. Between horses, Chaz Connerly. Marfa far on the outside, Flag Admiral. Then it's Common Sense down along the inside. High Honors. They move on around the turn. And it's Desert Wine going to the front. Parfaitement in second place. Sonny's Halo up on the outside, third. Down along the rail, Deputed Testamony. Bet Big races fifth. Along the inside, it's Playfellow. Way on the outside, Marfa, Chaz Connerly. Paris Prince on the outside. Down along the inside, Flag Admiral. And then it's Common Sense and High Honors. They race on to the half-mile pole, and it's Desert Wine down along the rail. Sonny's Halo a half a length off the lead as they race into the far turn. Up on the outside, Bet Big is third. Parfaitement dropping back. Marfa on the outside. They move on around the turn, and it's Desert Wine by a neck. Sonny's Halo between them up on the outside. It's Bet Big. They move on around the turn. Desert Wine down along the rail. Bet Big on the outside. Marfa coming on as they turn for home. Deputed Testamony down along the inside. They come through the lane. It's Desert Wine. Deputed Testamony charging along the rail. Marfa's on the outside. Deputed Testamony down along the rail. Desert Wine on the outside. It's Deputed Testamony. He's got the lead by two. Desert Wine is second. Deputed Testamony in front. Here's the finish. Deputed Testamony wins it. Desert Wine was second, and High Honors came on. Deputed Testamony wins the Preakness for 1983, and now back to Jim McKay.
What a finish. Deputed Testamony has won the Preakness Stakes. He is a Maryland-bred horse. He won the Federico Tazio on this track earlier this spring in the fastest time of a mile and the 16th recorded. He is trained by Billy Boniface, whose father, Big Bill Boniface, they call him, was racing writer for the Baltimore Evening Sun, sat in the press box here for 40 years, and his first year in retirement has seen his son's horse win the Preakness Stakes. The jockey, Donnie Miller, born and raised in the outskirts of Baltimore, and now he has won the Preakness. What a tremendous local story. Unofficial, of course. Unofficially second was number 7, Desert Wine. Deputed Testamony failed in the Bluegrass Stakes. An interesting point here is that Billy Boniface races his horses from the farm, Bonita Farm, up in Bel Air, Maryland. He never has stalls at the racetrack. This horse left the farm at 11:30 this morning, that's all, to come to the race. Let's look at the stretch run here. Bill, let's have another look at this. Here they come down the stretch. Desert Wine in front of him here.
Well, Desert Wine ran his typically good race. He was on the lead. He had no interference whatsoever. He ran his typical honest race, and he kept on running. Deputed Testamony was too much for him today. Marfa was laying up close, hung a bit through the stretch, didn't put that closing kick in, although he did look like at one time that he was going to do it. Sonny's Halo, to me, had the only horse that may have had an excuse. And if you run the replay back to the gate, he didn't get off very bad, had to use his horse up early, and it could have told a tale. Now you see Deputed Testamony, he comes through on a rail, and he beats Desert Wine handily.
Okay, once again, Deputed Testamony, the winner of the Preakness. He is by a stallion named Traffic Cop, who stands at Bonita Farm for $1,000. He won't next year, you can be sure of that. I think maybe we know. Donnie, can you hear me? This is Jim McKay.
Yes, I can.
Well, what's your reaction? Can you put it into words?
Excited as heck. Oh, he ran a really good race.
Would you describe the race just briefly?
Everything went pretty well. He was just sitting behind the leaders, and we got up around the turn. He started picking them up without a whole lot of trouble. It opened up, turned for home. He just went right on through and went on about his business.
When you were a kid growing up near Baltimore, did you have any dreams at that time of winning the Preakness?
Not really. I dreamed about it, but I never really expected to get to ride it.
Well, you have done it. It's unofficial, Donnie, but congratulations.
Oh,
you won the Preakness Stakes.
Thank you.
Again, it is unofficial, but Deputed Testamony by Traffic Cop out of proof requested has won the Preakness.